Hey, I'm sorry I have to cut that off, but we got Daddy Rich back in the house, so let's go ahead and move back to him. Let me open his mic. Daddy Rich, you alive, man. We got your mic burning hot right now. Hey, listen.
That's what's up.
First of all, let's re-welcome you to the show, brother. Let me give you a standing applause for putting it down. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, man. So, bruh, like many of us out there, man, you know, we might do a little wrong, and ultimately it becomes a big wrong. The system just isn't for us, isn't made for us. You are a prime example of once you're in, all hell can break loose, and your story is about that, man. Just a personal question just to you, brother. Why do you think you are where you are now, physically and mentally?
I mean, far as why am I locked up and why am I doing the things I'm doing positive?
Yeah, why would you say you're locked up? Just so we can have an idea of mentally where you are and your battles you're having, and how far you come in these 7 years, also.
Okay, I feel like honestly, I'm locked up because I didn't fit their little script. You know, I did my first little prison bit 6 through 3. And I came home, and instead of trying to come home and hop right back off into the dope game, I got my real estate license, you know what I mean? And because I started selling real estate, I needed money to fund that, and I'm not making no excuses. With nobody giving me none, with nobody trying to help me, so I got back in the kitchen and started whipping up some dope to push my real estate career. Now, when they caught me with these charges, these new charges, I knew I didn't do it. So I stood up and fought. You know, I'm from a small hick town, you know. My religion is Islam. I'm a Muslim. So me being black, me being Muslim, me trying to fight for my rights and stand up, they showed me, hey, this is what we do to black folks like you. You want to take us to trial? You want to stand up and fight for your rights? You want to try to sue us? This is how we going to deal with you. And they gave me altogether, I ended up like with 39 years altogether. So that's why I feel like I'm where I'm at.
Man. That's some serious time, bro. And first of all, I want to say thank you, man, for writing out, you know, your story to me, bro. And I really appreciate it. And I've read it twice now. And if you don't mind, I just want to go a little bit into some of the things that you had to go through, man. Because first of all, you know, evidence was planted on you. Almost anything in the movie that can go wrong has happened to you, bro. False evidence. You've had your attorney just leave out of nowhere, evidence not being presented properly, judge recusing himself in the midst of the journey, and you had to represent your own self.
Yeah. And it's crazy. And it ended up getting convicted of a crime I wasn't even charged with.
Which almost seems like the smallest part when I'm reading all the stuff you went through, bro. It seems like I just got to that part. It was like, man, that's the gist of it, but it doesn't even seem like the major part. The fact that they charged you for a crime, they then convicted you for something they had never charged you for.
Right.
Can you break down what you were charged for and what they actually convicted, and what's the difference?
Okay, I was charged with delivering cocaine, which means they alleged that I gave the informant some cocaine. So the key element in that charge is delivery, in which, you know, is defined by law as an actual or constructive transfer from one person to the other. Now, what they found me guilty of was possession of cocaine with the intent to deliver. And that crime is saying that any person or specifically me was that I had cocaine in my possession with a large enough amount or with paraphernalia with it, such as a large amount of money, baggies, and scales, and I was intending on delivering it. And which makes this charge really crazy and bogus is all the way through my trial, all the detectives that was investigating the case, they said they didn't find any cocaine on me, near me, around me, in my house, or anything. And here I am on the phone talking to you from the penitentiary, being convicted of possession of cocaine with the intent to deliver. And then to take it even farther, it's the law of the land. I mean, the United States Supreme Court says no citizen in the United States of America can be found guilty of a crime unless they've been properly charged with it. But I'm here talking to you.
Man, I hear you, you know, descriptive in what's going on with your life, and you sound like a lawyer, bro. I mean, you told me you all you do is study your case and the law. Why are you so focused where so many find ways to be distracted while they're in there, man? And I applaud you for this, but I want people to understand why you are so focused in getting this thing handled.
Because first off, this ain't what's happening. This is bullshit. I mean, I don't know what people think about prison. I don't like this. I don't like waking up in the morning, waking up, I look up on the top bunk, my bunkie up there. These folks got control of me. I can't really do too much of what I want to do. I'm trying to do some positive right here, and I got to sneak and do it. That's a prime example right there. Then I got 9 reasons besides myself. I got a beautiful wife out there who I love with all my heart waiting on me, and I got 8 kids. You know what I mean? I got 3 little badass little boys who I got to get on the right track to keep them from coming here where I'm at. So, I'm focused. I don't want to live here and go through this. You know what I mean? Even when I was out there doing wrong, it's like I got a saying, I was doing wrong to do right. I'm trying to do business ventures and good things, positive things when I was out there, but I couldn't get no funding from anywhere. I couldn't get no loans from anywhere, and I'm not a beggar, and I'm not going to sit down and wait. I got the money the best way I knew how to get it. You know what I mean? And I'm here.
Hey, what made you turn to the power of the pen, bro?
Okay, me and you never talked about this, but when I was out there, right before I got locked up, I was deep off into the music game independently. I just got a distribution contract, and one of my albums great come out nationwide in October '05, but I got knocked before it happened. And in my contract, I had a little clause where I could do direct-to-DVD movies. In my first novel, Max Revenge, All Hell Breaks Loose, that was supposed to have been a movie. So now I'm locked up. I'm creative. I did a little research, and I see I can make a little money, because the whole point of me doing the books, what I'm doing is to try to raise money to pay me some good lawyers and get the hell up out of here. So I said, shit, I can't do the movie now, so I'm going to write this in book form and turn this into a book. So that's how I ended up writing. I mean, that's where the idea came from. For me to actually do it, I started writing when I was in the hole. I went to the hole, and there's nothing to do in the hole, so that's when I really, really started writing real hard.
Now, you and I have talked a bit, man. I heard you say there's, urban fiction writing, then there's what you do. What's the difference? Lay it out for everybody out there who's
first off, I'm a fan of urban fiction, and I'm not trying to be cocky, arrogant, or, hold on, brother. Hold on one second. Damn, I wish it is punk ass thing.
And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to the conversation. I am your host, Clark Garrison. We on live with Brother Daddy Rich in the house, straight from the pen, doing an interview.
All right, brother, I'm back. Police don't want to sit their ass still. They don't want to sit still. But the difference, okay, like I said again,